Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Diana if you are new here, and if you're not new, welcome back to the channel. First off, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm so excited to do this video. I've always wanted to do one just because I feel like it's a good way for you guys to kind of get to know me. I ended up plopping one of those ask me a question on Instagram. I got quite a few. I'm gonna try to get through a good bulk of them. So let's just dive right in. None of these are going to be in any particular order, so if they seem a little random, bear with me. So I figured we'll start with a very easy one. How old are you? I'm 22. I'll be 23 next month. Where is your necklace from? So I'm assuming you mean this one because I don't wear any other necklaces. This necklace was a gift from Mihai for my birthday last year. It's a white gold necklace from Tiffany's. It has a D and an M on it. So yeah, it's from Tiffany's. Are you introverted or extroverted? I am definitely introverted all the way. I can be extroverted if I need to be, but introverted all the way. You always seem so productive. What advice do you have for someone who wants to get better? So I really like this question because productivity is something that I really strive for. I write about it a lot, and it's something that I feel like so many people, I feel like a lot of people bypass it. When you have goals and when you want to accomplish things in life, you need to be productive. And as odd as it seems, being productive is not easy. It's so easy to get distracted by just simple everyday little things like your phone. Just like little things that are on your table can distract you. It's just, being productive is a skill and something that I always recommend for people who are trying to get better at it is to always eliminate your distractions, which for me personally is always getting rid of my phone, turning it on do not disturb mode, and trying to get into a flow state. A flow state is literally when you are focused on your work and what you're doing and nothing distracts you. And a lot of times when I get into that flow state, I'll look at the clock and 2 to 3 hours will go by without me even realizing it. That's how you know you're in a flow state, and that's how you know you're being productive. So I definitely recommend getting rid of your phone, getting rid of your distractions, making sure that your work area is clean and just like tidy, nothing kind of to like bother you or whatever. And also something that I have recently started doing is getting rid of all of the tabs on my computer if I'm working on my computer, which they typically do. So everything that I don't need, I get rid of, and I don't allow myself to get onto any website that steers me away from my goal. What do you do for work, and is it what you've always wanted to do growing up? So I am a freelance worker. So I used to work at Yahoo just a few months ago, and now I don't. And I worked in tech, and that was definitely not what I wanted to do growing up. Growing up, I've always wanted to do something with movies. I've wanted to be a writer. I kind of just wanted to be very creative. And there were a few points in my life where I kind of jumped around from career to career. When I went to college for engineering. And throughout that entire time, in the back of my head, there were so many other things that I wanted to do. Like when I was in middle school, for instance, all I wanted to do was be a movie director. In high school, I wanted to be a writer. And then as college came, then I went into engineering, which is something that I never actually wanted, but I did want to get in there for the money. So I definitely was not doing what I really wanted to do for a really long time. There was also a point in my life where I wanted to be a clinical psychologist because I love hearing other people's stories. I love anything to do with psychology. I love learning why we function the way that we do as humans and what past experiences make us act out and things like that. So I feel like I wanted to do kind of a variety of different things. At the end of the day, I feel like my goals are always the same. I want to educate, inform, and entertain people, and I feel like I'm slowly getting into that. So right now I currently do a lot of freelance work. I write on Medium. I spend my time on LinkedIn just trying to find more writing gigs and things like that. And then eventually I hope to get into movie directing, kind of things like that and of that nature. And obviously I want to become a published author, so that's that. How long have you and your boyfriend been together? So Mihai and I have been together for 2 years next month. Sounds, when I say it out loud, it sounds like such a long time, and a part of me is just like, it feels like it's only been a day or a few days at least. But time flies when you're with the right person. What is your ethnicity and do you have any siblings? I am half Arabic and half Russian, and I have 2 little sisters. I actually took a 23andMe test a few months ago, and I posted about it on my YouTube channel. I don't think I ever mentioned my results, but they came back and they told me that I was half Arabic, half Russian, which I kind of already knew, but it was nice to confirm that. Let's see, are you ever going to make workout videos ever again? So some of you guys may know that I used to post tons of workout videos, and I really enjoyed that, but as I feel like I kind of started switching my YouTube channel into more of like lifestyle instead of just food and fitness. I feel like right now with all of the gyms being closed and everything, I can't provide the same amount of value as I could in a gym. And there's so many people out there right now that have amazing at-home workouts, amazing programs that you can utilize to work out at home and things like that. So I don't know, I just feel like it wouldn't be fair for me to kind of make half-assed content. So hopefully when the gyms reopen, I can get back into it if that's something that you guys are interested in. Let's see, do you write in a journal? I love this question. I do write in a journal. I've written in several journals. I love journaling. I think it's so important to be able to express yourself, to just a pad of sheets that aren't gonna judge you, aren't gonna say anything in return. They're just there. They just take it, they listen to you. So I do journal. I highly recommend it for anybody who wants to kind of just get to know themselves and kind of just get all of their thoughts in one place. Journaling. Favorite books growing up? I love this question. Harry Potter. Harry Potter all the way. I literally read the entire series in 4 days, I think. And to this day, as a 22-year-old, I still love Harry Potter. I think that the movies are the most coziest things in the world. I always have them playing, especially during the fall time. And now that it's fall, I feel like I can just watch them and just be so happy. So definitely Harry Potter. What's on your bucket list this year, despite it being 2020? I like that they mentioned despite it being 2020. I have a lot of things on my bucket list despite it being 2020, honestly. I like everything that's happened this year. As much as it feels like a stop sign, it's not. It's just a detour. And eventually you're gonna get to where you're going. You just have to follow the detour. So this year, my goals, they've definitely shifted. They've just shifted for the better. One of them is to finish writing my book. I have started several books in the past, like several hundreds, and this year I have finally kind of just sat down and been like, all right, we're doing this, we're writing, and it's been great. And by the end of December or by the beginning of December, I'm hoping to have it finished. Let's see, you post a lot of pics going out to eat. What do you usually order and what do you drink? I find this question really funny because I always get so many like, all you ever do is go out to eat. But I love going out to eat. It's so much fun. It's not even so much for the food sometimes, it's more so for like the environment and getting dressed up and doing my hair and like wearing my favorite perfume and my favorite lipstick and just those little things that make it so exciting. So whenever we do go out, which is date nights and weekends usually, I don't even know what I order. I feel like I always order something kind of like different, obviously, but I'm not vegan, I'm not pescatarian, I'm not vegetarian, so I eat everything. I'm supposed to avoid dairy. I try to the best of my ability. So that's that. If we go to a pizza place, I always get pizza, anything with some kind of protein on it, preferably like salami or something like that. And then for drinks, I like anything that is clear alcohol, so anything gin, vodka. I can do tequila, and that's only if we like go to a restaurant with like a nice bar, because I'm not a fan of those like sugary drinks that are just, you just drink them and you don't taste any of the alcohol or any of it. It's just sugar. But if we go to a place without a nice bar, I'll always have a glass of wine. So that is that. I hope I answered your question, kind of. This question is kind of hard because I remember seeing it yesterday and I was like, I don't know how I'm going to answer this, but I'm going to try to the best of my ability. Who is your inspiration? I have worked very hard to disattach myself from people in terms of inspiration, because I'm one of those people that I can be very easily influenced, and I compare myself to everybody and everything on the planet. And I feel like when you are inspired by a person, sometimes you can attach yourself to them and your work ends up becoming not yours anymore. You end up doing the things that you think that they would do. You end up doing things in the way that you think that they would do them in. And I noticed myself doing that so much, especially at the beginning of my YouTube journey. I was so focused on making my content like other YouTubers that I liked, and I kind of just bypassed the fact that what I really liked, and I bypassed making things that I genuinely enjoyed or cared about because I was just so like blinded by the people that I liked. So I've tried really hard to disattach myself from like physical people that quote unquote inspired me, because there's like a difference between somebody inspiring you to do something, and there's a difference between somebody inspiring you to do something meaningful and something good and something positive. So I don't know if I answered that question. I feel like at the end of the day, I'm inspired by my surroundings. I'm inspired by my own ambition. I'm inspired by my goals and the life that I want to live. Something that I always do when I feel like I need some inspiration is I ask myself questions like, what do you want to be known for? Who do you want to become in 5, 10 years? What do you want your kids to think of you as? Like, where do you want to shop at? Like, what kind of clothes do you want to wear? And all of those things, they just kind of, I don't know, they just inspire me to be better, to do better, to try harder, to work harder, like all of that stuff. So I hope that kind of answers your question. If you're literally looking for like what people inspire you, I don't know, like J.K. Rowling inspires me because she wrote the Harry Potter series and literally best books ever. Renee Amberg inspires me. She's a YouTuber and I adore her because her content is, it's very different from other YouTubers. I feel like she really provides meaning and deeper value in her videos than a lot of other people, which I really appreciate. But yeah, Kate Moss inspires me. Nikki Reed inspires me. Like, I don't know, I guess. Like, if you want people, there you go. But at the end of the day, I feel like your own ambitions should inspire you. Your surroundings should inspire you. Your family should inspire you. My mom inspires me. But yeah, let's see. What made you want to start a YouTube? I think this is a fun question. I mean, I feel like everybody's YouTube journey is very interesting to listen to, and mine started off as a food related channel because I was a food blogger. I have a food blog called The Yummy Plate. It has, I feel like it has close to 200 recipes on there. They're all healthy, amazing recipes that I posted on my site, and then I realized that I should have a YouTube channel, and I kind of felt like that would give me some exposure into my blog. So I started doing that, and then I was like, this is actually really fun, but I don't want to say I was burnt out, but I was kind of bored of only creating food content. So I asked myself, like, what do I do on a daily basis that I could film and provide to people? And obviously fitness is a huge part of my life, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna start doing fitness videos. So I started doing fitness videos, and then I was like, this is fun and all, but I want to do something else. So I decided that I wanted to do more of like lifestyle YouTube. And so I started kind of providing a variety of different things. I feel that there are a lot of people who say that you should niche down when you start YouTube, and I see and understand all of the benefits of that. However, I feel that you shouldn't. A lot of people will be kind of like, all right, I'm not gonna start my YouTube until I find my niche, and then they end up like sitting there for months and eventually years trying to figure out their niche. And that's why I kind of just like went for it, and I was like, all right, food, no, I don't want to do that, let's do fitness. All right, fitness is cool, let's try to do lifestyle. All right, I'm enjoying this. So I've been on YouTube for not very long at all, but I feel like I'm still kind of navigating through all of it. And I don't know, if somebody was to say like, what advice do you have for a newbie YouTuber, I would definitely say just start it. Don't spend all this unnecessary time thinking about starting it, just do it, and then you're going to learn as you go. Like, honestly, I'm still learning. I'm pretty sure, I guarantee everybody's still learning at this point. I don't think anybody's an expert on YouTube yet. So if you're thinking about it, just do it. Let's see. Have you ever met anyone famous living in LA? That's a fun one, because I have met quite a few people. I met Dominic Purcell at Whole Foods. I have met Emilia Clarke, or I guess Daenerys. I quoted a movie, like a line from one of her movies to her, and it was the best moment ever. I met Jillian Michaels. We hugged. It was great. I met Paul Wesley. That was literally, that was beautiful. That was one of the greatest moments of my life. I love Paul Wesley. So that's that. I feel like I met a few more, but I don't remember. And then I feel like this video is a little longer than I expected it to be, so I'm just gonna do one more question and we will end it on there. Are you going to stay in LA forever? Forever is a long time, and I always say that I'm gonna be 25 forever, so I have 2 more years until I'm 25, and then I'll be 25 forever. So forever is a very long time. I love Los Angeles, I love California, and moving here has been the greatest decision of my life, but I definitely want to be in other places as well. I've always wanted to travel. Traveling makes me at peace. It makes me very happy. It awakens something inside of me that I don't experience unless I'm obviously traveling. And there are a lot of places that I want to live in for some amount of time eventually. But when it comes to California, I definitely see myself raising a family here, and me and my boyfriend have talked about it multiple times. And if we were to stay here forever, it would definitely be somewhere like Laguna or something in that area, not like LA. But I have a goal of getting an apartment in New York eventually, hopefully in the next few years. So that's that. So I definitely want to live there for some time, and yeah, who knows where else, who knows where life will take us. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. I'm gonna leave it at that because it's very long now. If you guys liked it, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for a new video. And if you guys like this Q&A, let me know if you would like any more of them. We can make that happen. But until then, I will see you later. Bye.
If you two knew you was coming over, that would be a problem. Yeah. If our friends knew undercover love and they would try to solve it, yeah. Me and you